if we can remove the secrecy, then we can remove the curtain that corruption can hide behind.
A local citizen group forms to investigate the way their county government is being run, and what they uncover is some seriously shady business. Investigative reporter AJ Legault has our 8 News special report, the Brunswick Stew.
Backroom deals, illegal contracts, improperly awarded bonuses, and the public safety being put at risk. Just some of what's been uncovered in Brunswick County.
We've uncovered a lot of things that, were it not for this effort, would have remained secret.
Do I have approval of the agenda?
That effort being referred to is the recent forming of the bipartisan citizens group, Brunswick Better Government, or BBG. We recently sat down with the BBG's board of directors.
Why was Better Brunswick Government formed to begin with?
We started getting information that the county needed to raise taxes. And when we saw the paper, they were talking about 54% increase taxes in Brunswick County. So we knew then that we needed to do something.
The threat of a massive tax hike in the mostly rural county caused neighbors to band together.
Bankruptcy, which is where you all have us headed right now.
To begin questioning how their elected leaders were spending their tax dollars.
Take this past year, if somebody's taxes are $1,000, they're going to be $1,200. And $200 may not sound like a lot of money, but in Brunswick County, $200 is a lot of money to a lot of people.
Formed in May, the membership of Brunswick Better Government is exploding.
Started with 3 of us.
How many do you have now?
We have somewhere around right at 250.
The group tells us their goal can be summed up in 3 words: investigate, illuminate, and educate.
Educate the public about what we found and about the workings of the government, so that the secrecy of the government cannot be maintained. And if we can remove the secrecy, then we can remove the curtain that corruption can hide behind.
When they didn't receive satisfactory answers to their questions from members of county government,
we got no response.
They began doing what any journalist worth their salt would, using the Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, to say, show me the paperwork.
You guys have been filing a lot of Freedom of Information requests.
We've uncovered a lot of things by that effort that we could not get anywhere else.
When the county initially did not follow FOIA laws,
you really took them by surprise, just asking for stuff that, as a citizen, should be your right to be able to request and get?
We were requesting what ought to have been out there to start with, but we couldn't get it.
BBG took the county to court.
We took the county to court. We won that.
It was more of a moral win. The case never made it before a judge. During pretrial negotiations, the county agreed to admit they had not followed state sunshine law and refunded money that they had improperly charged citizens for financial reports that legally should have been free. Now the group began pouring through public records.
You guys have uncovered some issues that really raised some red flags.
Oh, yes, we have.
Prime example, an illegally awarded $10,000 bonus to one of Brunswick's highest paid employees, County Administrator Charlotte Woolridge.
This is like trying to pick up a dead skunk by the sweet smelling end. The more you handle it, the stinkier you get. Ms. Woolridge, pay that money back.
State code says the payment of a bonus shall be authorized by ordinance. The county board didn't have an ordinance allowing them to award bonuses.
The board did not realize that an ordinance was required before the bonus could be awarded.
Then there's the issue of political favoritism. BBG uncovered the county awarding a costly contract to a lawn mowing company that submitted the highest bid.
Over the last 6 years, we could have saved at least probably somewhere around $70,000 if they would have took it a little better.
Poring over public records, they uncovered a real bombshell. The fact 2 of the references for that winning high bid, costing taxpayers thousands of dollars a year, are Bernard Jones and Welton Tyler, members of the Board of Supervisors that voted to approve the contract.
That is about as wrong as you can get.
That contract would later be proven to have been awarded in direct violation of state law.
These things were just not coming to the attention of the public until we came along and started doing our investigation, education, and illumination.
You guys obviously feel that someone needs to be looking over the shoulder of your elected and appointed officials.
That's right. We think that's a healthy thing to bring things out in the open, to shine the sunlight on it. Somebody said that sunlight's the best disinfectant, and I think that's really true in local government.
Several months ago, Better Brunswick government asked us to help shine some light on just what was going on in their county. Tomorrow, in our series of investigative reports entitled The Brunswick Stew, we do just that. What we find are numerous violations of state law and county leaders ignoring blatant public safety concerns. Now, starting Monday on Good Morning Richmond at 6:30 a.m., we look into that illegally awarded grass cutting contract. And guess what? County leaders are ducking our questions.
Your name was listed as a recommendation for one of the bidders. You were listed on there. It raises
have a good night, man.
It raises the issue of political favoritism.
Have a good night.
If you have a story you'd like me to investigate, just like BBG did, you can email me at ajinvestigates@wric.com, or you can always look me up on Facebook. Josh?
All right,